consultant, a facilitator, and leadership coach. Being in a position of great influencer, when you look back at your childhood phase, do you find any connection between your childhood and what you are now, maybe your professional success or your ability to influence? Is there any connection?
Yeah, this is something which somebody even asked me earlier on, and I did not connect the dots at that time, but later on when it dawned on me and my wife used to talk about that, my mother used to talk about that, I wouldn't say connections, but more in terms of some sort of origin or germination happened that way. My mother's father was a teacher and then graduated as a professor and then moved into a principal position. And likewise, my mother's brother, Elmer, who was also into teaching and retired as a headmaster. So I used to, in some ways, silently admire them, be envious of them, and also joyous listening to some of their trails and travails and stories about how they teach and what they teach and all that. So maybe that was one influence. I can't lay my hand and say that was an established connection, but certainly, the motives were started there. And somewhere, as I say, genes could also be prominently available for people in the next generation to take on the torch-bearing ability and move on. The other is, I can say with my conviction, I've been a very quiet student in all my student life. I have been very reticent, relatively more introvert, inhibited. I have my days of suffering from inferiority complex and compared to the others who are better off. But in all this, one thing I can reckon is, somewhere I realized recently when I was writing the book, the power of observation is something which is very, very strong in me. And I can relate back, not in terms of memories, but if I observe something, I would stop the observation, I would mull over, think over, ruminate. And this is something which has been strongly prevalent even in me today. So when I work in the corporate sector, or I walk in the corridors, or even in a railway station or platform, my hobby, which I don't talk about, since you're asking me to guess me to think and talk on my feet, is that I love observing people. When I say observing about their anxieties, about their moods, about their excitement at a distance, and make my own inferences what's happening. So these were things that I used to quietly observe, not in the same dimensions or dynamics while in the early school, right into 11th standard, even to college students, I would say. Observe professors, observe teachers, how they conduct classes, how they respond to doubts, or share some themes of their subject. They were very interesting. And when I used to remember, I used to sometimes like the theatrics and dramatics ability of a professor who used to walk the talk of doing the Othello on stage, Shakespeare's. So I think if I look back, that was definitely something which I valued from my childhood.
Getting back to your mother's father and your mother's brother, as you said, you used to observe them silently and admire them, and sometimes you are envious of them positively. Do you remember any experience that's worth remembering, like any particular incident that had a profound impact on you?
Let me dig into my memory and say that I remember my uncle when we used to go for the summer vacations, invest a month. Cousins from all over the country who were all separated, otherwise geographically used to come along with their parents, and my parents would take us also to Cochin. And there were times my uncle used to take us, or literally herd us, shepherd us to the traffic island, the park there. It was jolly good fun to go along with cousins and spend time that way. But I used to also observe this gentleman, my uncle, how he used to shepherd us, literally, having set the boundaries, saying the task is the agenda, used to be crystal clear in his pronouncements, take us along, and if there is somebody who violates a little bit of discipline norm, he used to be admonishing us and also caring for us. So there was this tendency in him which I used to admire. How does he really do this? I never established any connections thereafter, but when I think about my life, there was something about this gentleman. Even when he retired, when I used to visit him at Cochin, he passed away a few years ago. The elegance, the memory recall of his willingness to share the pride in my achievements, or for that matter, anybody who meets him, or his willingness to extend his help to the pensioners who are all retired like him. He carried that elegance, he carried that wonderful sense of articulation, you know. And these were aspects which I thought would possibly had a value on me. And till recently, when he passed away, I used to admire just visiting him, listening to him, and joyously experiencing him. And you know, sometimes you used to ask very curious questions about what I'm doing. And he used to confess saying that I don't know what you're doing, what you're talking now, but all that I know is you're doing well. So I think there are instances of such nature which I picked up from the gentleman.
In our research, we found that you are a very meticulous and diligent person. Can we trace your meticulousness and diligence to your uncle's behavior and his influence on you during the childhood?
Well, I don't know where you did the research and who gave you the research data, but what you said is true, and therefore whatever somebody told you is true. But I wouldn't ascribe so much of the meticulous diligence, though he was my uncle. I would ascribe that my father. Very hardworking, very disciplined, very loyal to the principles in the art that he worked for. And he used to write accounting in a diary. There was diaries and diaries when he passed away, when he excavated. Though I didn't get to have a diary writing. But the meticulous state, he had an eye for detail. You know, he had a terrific eye for detail. And watching from a distance and doing things, sometimes he was so extra patient, I used to wonder, where did he get the patient to do all that? You know, let's say he goes to each market, buys vegetables and comes, write down all the quantity, which vegetable what. And memory recall, he would write there. He'd tell my mother, you know, what is this? Okay, half kilo, quarter kilo, okay, 3 rupees, 4 rupees, whatever. And, you know, total it, and then balance his total with the available money that he took and all that. That was meticulousness to the height. I grew with that meticulousness, I would say. And there are other teachers who influenced me. There were a few teachers in this primary school and secondary school. And not to forget some of my classmates who were extra meticulous. I had a classmate by name Sridham, who was a blind boy, whose sister goes and studied with me in the primary school, but this boy was in the school in MCC. He was so meticulous. Though he's blind, listening on the braille, you know, the way he used to answer the scribe who was right for him. My God. He was the heights of meticulousness.
So, a blind boy could study along with you?
Oh yes, we had. Oh, I have great memories of sitting beside him, listening to him, talking to
So
him.
how do they teach them? Like when teachers come?
He had a wonderful extra faculty, I would say, by listening and observing. And he would assimilate lessons like a jiffy and retain it so much, recall it so much. Anytime he can recap it to anyone, teachers would listen. And he was in the same class. His name was Sridham. Fortunately, he passed away. You know, later on in college, he was in a different college than where I studied. But meticulousness,